possibly imagine. And that would be Heidi the cross-eyed possum from Germany.
Now, I've always wondered this. Is it possum or opossum?
Some people say opossum,
It can go either
that's
way.
super pretentious.
Okay.
It is super pretentious.
It's opossum. Like, oh, eat it. Like, same people that call it a wastebasket.
But it's the same.
The same people spell theater like theater.
Up until now, I thought they were two totally different animals. So thank you for clarifying.
No, same thing.
The same exact thing. Yeah. It's just, and that's how you spell it, right? Or you can spell it.
Okay, also, this is a German video. It's really stupid. I thought it was going to be the actual real possum at the zoo.
Okay.
But apparently we only have pictures of that. But, yeah, roll what the Germans did to a video of this thing. By the way, this is the new German internet sensation.
They're really behind in the world of comedy.
We should do that to the chick from The Bachelor. Did you guys watch The Bachelor at all? If someone made a video like that with her,
It would be a hit in Germany.
yeah, it would.
Or Snooki.
I mean, they like
probably love
Hasselhoff.
Snooki.
They don't like anything.
We don't know what they're saying.
I heard Heidi. All right. I think that's good on video.
Do you have an actual picture of the possum?
Yes. Do you, pull that up.
That's the actual
What the
possum?
fuck?
That's the possum. And there's another picture on that site. You really do have to see it. Look at it.
It doesn't look real.
He's so
How
cross-eyed.
cute. I got to tell you something that's reminding me of, which is the Hoarders episode I saw last night of the guy that had the 2,500 wraps.
Put that story on.
That's
but
a good
The
one.
only video I found was the preview. I was about to put it on. I was like, let's watch Hoarders. And Mike's like, I'm not watching before bed an episode of hundreds of rats.
Hundreds.
Thousands.
2,500.
2,500.
That's hundreds.
Over. They're still counting.
That's hundreds.
After they cleaned out the house, the little after thing of like, where are they now? He's found an additional 350 rats.
Did he have them in cages?
It's never going to stop, guys.
No, because they're just procreating.
They took over his house. He started sleeping outside.
They're
You
like
gotta
porn
see
stars.
it.
They just bang all the time.
You got to see
And
it.
one of them apparently was bitten and had intestines falling out.
Well,
Like,
there
it
was a
like-
whole area where it was piles of dead
This guy's
ones.
trying to restart
that
the
had
black
died.
plague. He's just like, let's party.
And the best part about it was every time you would bring up, he had lost his wife, and also
That is the best part.
a week before the shoot, he had lost his most special rat. He had the exact same
How do
reaction.
you find a
he
special
could tell them all
rat?
apart?
He knew all of them.
What?
They all had names.
What?
No.
He knew them all, each one, which one, the sex of them, and who they were. He knew them all individually. He cared for them for over 2 years. And that's all he does. He gave them his house. They lived in the walls. They took over. They ate all the furniture. They ate the walls. He lived outside, and he went in, and he would just, sprinkle food, and they would all come in and eat. I mean, he gave them his house.
Well,
His house.
maybe
That's
Dr. Phil
amazing.
should step in and coach him on how to get rid of.
No, they had this woman who had terrible, terrible highlights come in, and
They always do.
She had
Oh,
terrible
and these are the
highlights.
ones that are like revamping their lot. Like, oh, we'll get you fixed. They're like the professional organizers. Bad highlights on all of them.
it's like you got to
Like
organize
stripper highlights.
your hairstylist.
Yeah.
You got, but she was like, she's coddling him through, and I understand it's a very emotional issue. Obviously, he's very sick, but she's like, which one's your special rat? Are you gonna take and I'm like, just fucking take the rats out. This is a health hazard. So he had to go through and say goodbye to each rat, and I mean, it was a whole. They had an
The guy and the
18-wheeler
rats should
took
just
the
be shot
rats
in the
away.
head, and we should
An
end it.
18-wheeler full of rats.
And where did they take him to? An incinerator?
Well, the Humane Society came. See, I was like, why don't they just bomb the house? Oh, apparently you can't do that on Hoarders. So they had the Humane Society come in, and they had this. Now this society has to work on getting homes for all these rats to have them as pets.
All
Okay,
right.
and they don't
All
have
right.
anything better to do than figure out where a bunch of rats are
First of
supposed
all,
to live?
there aren't 2,500 people on Earth who want a pet rat. There are probably
There's 6,
50.
and they would take
No,
them all.
they've gotten rid of 500 rats so far as pets.
The people that are
500.
just putting them in pillowcases and throwing them into rivers.
But the problem is you can't really have more than 2, and you have to have same sex, or else they mate, and then multiply. So it's this weird kind
I don't
of.
understand I can't believe they have 500 people in that area who want rats.
Oh,
That's
it's not in that
insane to me.
area. It's the Humane Society, so they ship them out.
So
Hi.
like I have
I live in
cats so that
China.
I never have rats. Like you get a pet to not have rats.
According to Glenn, Rats is actually one of the best pets you can have. They're very, they've got distinct personalities. They're very loyal and smart. He had nothing but good things to say about them. I was literally like gagging the entire time. Rodents is my #1 fear.
I'm going to be honest. I feel like Heidi the possum was really shafted in this story.
I'm sorry. You're right.
I feel like we didn't give her
Yeah,
enough.
but we don't know what they're saying.
No, I mean, I don't know what the video is. I just think I think she's adorable.
I
And
think
they
possums
say,
are disgusting.
But this is supposed to be the worst, and we're talking about something that's like, you're like, this is the best.
They don't know why they zoo officials have speculated that no, they don't know why she has the zoo officials think that the reason like her eyes went crossed is because she had fat deposits behind her eyes, like due to a bad diet.
Pushed him that way?
Yeah, something like that.
No, if
But
that
it's
were
like-
true, every possum would be cross-eyed.
I know,
There's no
I'm like-
possum that has a good diet.
I was gonna say, what's a bad diet? Like, oh, I should have had that second rat last night, or
Yeah, they eat.
Roadkill.
They
or is
eat
that bad
trash.
to talk about rats
Yeah.
after your?
Glenn? Hey, look, I'm not on board. I think Glenn is rats. No, but there's no way.
From the rat family, I think the possum is. They're all kind of the
They're
same.
Yeah.
rodents. They're rodents. They look like big rats. I think the possum's cross-eyed the same reason why any human is cross-eyed. Why would it be any different?
Fatty deposits behind the eyes.
Why? Well, why are humans cross-eyed?
It's just a birth defect, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I could Google it real quick.
I have no idea.
I think that's the worst. What would you rather be, cross-eyed or have a lisp?
Oh, have a lisp.
I think I'd rather be cross-eyed.
I think I'd go cross-eyed.
Plenty of people have lisps.
You can get your cross-eyed.
Yeah, you could work.
fixed
Yeah, I guess
surgically.
you can get lisps fixed.
I think lisps are easier to fix than cross-eyed.
And why make lisp the hardest word to pronounce for people with lisps?
Yeah, why don't you just call it?
That's no coincidence.
Yeah. I've got a lisp. Aw.
How were they able? No, this possum's in the zoo. How are they able to find the one cross-eyed possum and stick it in the zoo? I just feel like that's like a 4-leaf clover type of thing.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
They
really?
had to
Did
seek
they-
that one out.
Was he already in the zoo, or did they found him and put him in the zoo?
I don't know.
They must have found him.
I
and
don't
put
live
him
in
the
Germany.
zoo.
I don't know the whole story.
Okay, well, so
Possums
basically,
are
on this
street-
story,
let's
all
look
you
at
want
them.
us to go, hey,
Photos.
look at this cute little animal. He's cross-eyed. Ooh, doo, 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 doo.
Street animals don't get into the zoo. This guy got. Let's be
Street
honest.
animals.
Heidi got lucky.
Wild dogs.
You
Everybody.
think that's lucky to be stuck in a zoo?
Well, at least she doesn't have to go hunting for food.
I
She's
don't know
gonna
what
get
they
it.
do in zoos in Germany. Maybe they treat them like little kings, and they get to sleep on nice beds. And
I'd rather be in the wild. I'd rather chance it.
Yeah, you're right.
Shorter life, but you're free, man. You know what I mean?
It's so true. I mean, that's how she was meant to be.
But then
She was
people
meant to be
feed
running
you and
wild.
shit. You don't have to do it yourself.
That's true. I wish.
She was born to
I don't
run.
even want to go to the grocery store today.
Right. I mean,
I'm
you
like,
to go have to go hunt for your food. Like, really? Again?
yeah, I wish I could have people just bring me.
There you go. That's why a zoo's
Okay.
not all
All
bad.
right. I'm a zoo person.
Fair enough.
I'm a zoo person.
Fair
I
enough.
converted people. I'm not even big into zoos. I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's the
We
same
should
upside
go
to
to the
prison.
zoo one day.
I went to the LA Zoo.
The
but
worst
then I
goes to
turned
the
around.
zoo.
I didn't go in. I didn't go in.
that'd be
But I know where
I
it is.
do want to go to the zoo because I've been watching reruns of Three's Company, and that opening scene of them in San Diego Zoo just looks great.
Let's
Let's go to the LA Zoo.
Let's
one
ride our
day.
bikes by
Let's
the
do
beach
it.
too and fall off.
We'll make a video. We'll show it on the worst. We'll have a day.
Come and knock on our door.
I'm all for it. I know where
Hopefully,
the
a
zoo
monkey
is.
will throw his shit at John.
I've had monkeys throw shit at me before, but not in zoos. Not in a zoo.
Did you guys know that in the opening credits of Three's Company?
had monkeys throw shit at
A
him
lot of
before.
people I was with had the same thing. It wasn't like they were like, "Oh, get the guy with the beard." It wasn't like they didn't pick me out. They were just throwing shit at everybody. Although I did have
Where
one.
were
I
you?
was in Costa Rica. I had one. I was one with a baby, and I was like, "Oh, look, a monkey with a baby." And I started to like walk closer.
Wait, are you just talking about a black person?
No, talking about they're called howler monkeys. Black people.
Didn't they warn you that they might throw?
Oh no, I'd
feces?
seen it before, but then I was like, "Oh, look!" And
You kind of wanted it.
As I
You
got
want-
closer,
it's a good
the thing looked at me and then like pooped into its hand. It was like a soft serve, and then was like, and I was like, "Bye!" Like, and I just took off because I didn't want. But I had they were in
It's a really
trees,
bad habit. They should.
and they were throwing poop
That's
at
awful.
cars.
Is that
and
how you
stuff.
got cancer?
That's how I got monkey poo. No, I had cancer way before I ever had shit thrown at me.
Wow. Well,
that's
just
it.
Yeah. I just wanted to say that in the opening credits of Three's Company, there's a small child that goes up to pet a goat. That child is John Ritter's son,
Oh really?
Oh wow.
who's now an actor. Jason Ritter.
What's out here? Is he an actor out here?
Yeah, he was
Yeah, he's on a show
He's a-
called Good Guys with Good Guys
Glory
with
Days. I thought. Oh no.
No. Jason.
Anyway, he's an actor.
no,
I
That's
saw a
Hanks,
guy
that's
out
Hanks.
like a year ago that I was like, this looks exactly like if John Ritter had a son. Does he look just spitting image of John
I think
Ritter?
he does. Yeah,
I bet it was him.
but not when he was in the opening credits of Three's Company.
no, I'd imagine not.
It looks like a baby.
Do you guys have anything to promote this week?
I'm at the Funny Bone in Virginia Beach.
Oh, yes!
Ooh.
Mom and Dad, go see Danielle.
I'm so
yeah.
excited to meet the Hatches.
Yes.
Oh, they're gonna go out and see her.
Oh, yeah.
Am I going to meet Ryan Hatch?
I hope so. My mom actually is going out of town that Friday, so unless you have a show Thursday.
I have a show Wednesday and Thursday.
Okay, well, if they can make it to a Wednesday or Thursday, then you'll see both. If not, you'll just see my dad
Okay.
and maybe my brother or my brother's probably working, but my dad for sure. My dad's sort of in love with Danielle.
I got to get a cheesesteak. I'm so excited.
My dad's excited my mom's going out of town while you're in town.
What if they
Like,
got
it's,
together and you
Sorry,
could call
Dad.
her mom?
Sorry.
Sorry, Deb.
Sorry, Deb, but, we do what we got to do.
You know they watch probably, right? Your parents watch this show, right?
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. Yeah.
How about you? Anything going on this week?
La Jolla Comedy Store on Thursday with Sean Halpin, and then follow me on Twitter at John JON_Huck HUCK.
And follow me on Twitter at the Danny Stew, DANISTEW.
The only thing I have going on this week, tomorrow I'll be at Planned Parenthood at noon. And I'm not even kidding. I don't have any shows this week.
So
All
get
it just
down
says
there
is
to
Planned
see
Parenthood
Shannon Hatch
on my
at
calendar. I was like, oh,
Planned
look. Yeah, that's how life's
getting,
working.
Are you getting free condoms?
Birth control.
Oh,
Nice.
that's what condoms are.
Yeah, but it feels way better on birth control.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for watching The Worst.
Thanks for the lesson. I'm learning about sex, everybody.
Bye.
Oh, bye. Are we done?